Hey, howdy, hey, welcome to or welcome back to my channel, or should I say, hola, bienvenidos a mi canal. Anyways, in today's video, we will be reviewing Drag Race España, episode 7. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below what you thought about this episode, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Come join the amateur hour community. And without further ado, let's get this video started. Loop. Alright. So, obviously, for today's episode, the queens had to do the makeover challenge. And this was honestly a super fun episode. And I think it's also making it more and more obvious who ultimately is going to win this season. Like, if it's not who I think it's going to be, I will be shocked. But, let's start from the beginning of this episode and work our way through it. Obviously, the episode starts out with the queens walking back into the workroom after the elimination of Dovima. And Sagittaria has to wipe off the mirror message from Dovima. They're all pretty upset about Dovima leaving. It felt like she had just given up in a way at the end of it. It didn't feel like she deserved to be there, and they were all like, you still deserve to be here, she should have fought for it. And I completely understand where they're coming from. It was sad to see her leave. I will say Dovima wasn't my favorite queen, but I don't want any hate sent towards her, and I feel bad for her for being eliminated so close to the end, of course. But that's just my take on that. Then, well, obviously the queens go around the table and they talk about everything, continue to talk about Dovima, and how they all love her and they all felt like she could have continued on further. Poopy even says, I should have been in the bottom at one point. And I'm like, Poopy, you were safe for a reason. Just let that be and move forward, okay? Just move forward with a positive attitude. You're still in the competition. Let's continue on. You know, that's my own opinion on that. And then, obviously, the queens all get out of drag. And they're all getting ready for the final episode. Or, second to final episode. Let me just say that. Let me correct that, I should say. But that's all that happened that day. In the new day in the workroom, the queens all walk back into the workroom, of course. And that happens. And then Supreme comes out and introduces the mini challenge, where the queens will have 3 minutes to get into quick drag and makeup and have to come out without. They also aren't able to use mirrors at all, so they all have 3 minutes to basically put makeup on and try to look their best. And I figure I'll go ahead and give you my thoughts and opinions on this. It was a really fun mini challenge. I think it was really cute. And I think the queens all had a lot of fun doing this because it's kind of just a fun way to be a little bit goofy with your makeup. There was one thing I wanted to point out specifically with this. Carmen Farala was the smart one in this. She was like, let me put on the lashes and the lip, because those are like the big components in drag. Especially the lashes. The lashes can really elevate your look. So she was very smart to put on focus on the lashes and the lip, especially with such a limited amount of time. The other queens didn't seem to realize that as much. I don't know, maybe that's just me. We're gonna go through the looks now, obviously. Obviously, the winner was Carmen. I'm gonna put her picture over here. Carmen looked great even in 3 minutes. And like, Carmen, if you can do that in 3 minutes, what can't you do? You know, like, holy crap, I can't even do that on my own normally with everything and however much time I need. Holy crap. Anyways, Poopy just looked hilarious. Like, Poopy, I don't think took it super seriously, which is fine. Because, I mean, like, ultimately you do only have 3 minutes, so why not have some fun with it? I appreciate Poopy for that. Killer looked okay, I will say. She should have added lashes, done what Carmen did, focused on lashes and your lip. Because those are, again, big components that are super obvious from the front. So if you do those, you can do a much better job with the rest of everything and look more polished overall. Then we get to Sagittaria. Sagittaria looks okay. Again, like, she tried taking it seriously, but I feel like she also didn't plan it out correctly. Because just like Poopy, she tried putting on lashes, but they weren't placed well, which made the whole look even more off, if that makes sense. Anyways, like I said, in the end, the winner is Carmen Farala, so congratulations to Carmen Farala for winning the mini challenge. You are, again, making it more and more obvious that you are the clear winner in my eyes for this season. My own opinion on that. Even while, after Carmen had shown her makeup, while other people were doing their makeup, showing their makeups, Carmen was having fun with it and doing poses and stuff, and I'm going to put a picture over here of that. Because Carmen, even when it wasn't on her, she made my focus go to her. Like, Carmen is that bitch, you know? She is that queen who can demand the attention. Anyways, so that happened. And then, Supreme introduces the Maxi Challenge, where they introduce the rugby team, and the queens all have to make over different members of the rugby team. They're assigned members. We'll put a picture over here of all the members of the team. There are 14 members and the captain. And Carmen, since she won the mini challenge, gets to pick her own partner and assign all the other partners to the different queens. So we'll go ahead and go through that all now. Let's just put it this way, Carmen was very strategic with her choices, and she did a very smart job with this. I think Carmen did a great job with being strategic and not trying to be too nice, because also, you're trying to guarantee your spot in the finale at this point. So, like, why wouldn't you, you know? Anyways, Carmen, of course, picks the smallest person who looks the most similar to Carmen, so Carmen will be able to transform them pretty easily and do a pretty good job with it ultimately. So I think that was a very smart choice. She assigns Poopy with the largest guy, which I thought was pretty funny, because Poopy is obviously one of the smallest queens in the competition. So I thought that comparison was really funny. And obviously she assigned Killer with the person who was the most muscular, and then Sagittaria with the other person. I think Carmen did a really good job assigning partners, and I think she used it to her advantage and did a really great job with that. Obviously, they're all paired up, and then Supreme leaves with the captain of the rugby team, and that happened. I'll put a picture over there of that. That was cute. Then, obviously, all the queens and their partners are all talking about drag and their experience in rugby and all the things. I thought it was interesting because this is a rugby team specifically put together to be more inclusive for the LGBTQIA+ community in Spain, and I thought that was really special to highlight and really important to talk about, because I think that is great to see teams being put together in sports for members of the queer community. Anyways, they're all talking about drag. That happens. I mean, it's fine. Again, like, any makeover challenge is going to kind of follow the same sort of pattern. And then, of course, we get the obligatory, them walking in heels for the first time moment, where we get to see Poopy's partner walking in heels, struggling. We get to see Carmen's partner doing really well. Overall, again, Carmen did a really smart job pairing partners. Did a really good job. Way to go, Carmen. Yeah, I also thought it was interesting that, Killer was so attracted to her partner, because obviously Killer's partner was probably the most attractive one there, if I'm being honest. But, anyways, that happened. And, yeah, they're all getting ready. Sagittaria is struggling a little bit, because Saggy, isn't necessarily a seamstress, doesn't really know how to sew, and she's nervous about trying to put together an outfit for her partner. So we'll see how that plays out later, obviously. Yeah, that was about it. Honestly, not too much else happened in that day. And I kind of just want to go to the actual runway and the elimination day. Obviously, for the elimination day, the queens are all shaving their partners, getting them all ready to put in makeup. Poopy's partner actually ended up cutting themselves in their lip on accident. Felt bad for them, but hey. They're all getting shaved. There's one moment where Killer's partner is helping them tuck, and everyone's all like, oh my god, this guy, oh my god, oh my god. Anyways, that happened. Carmen's face, honestly, Carmen in every situation makes me laugh, and like, Carmen's face during this was hilarious. I love Carmen, like, Carmen is my queen at this point. Anyways, so that all happens. Let's just go right on into the runway, honestly. First I want to talk about Supreme's look. Supreme looks stunning. I love this red on her, and I love the makeup. The makeup looks really good too, and I really like this wig. I think this is one of my favorite looks that Supreme has worn this season. I think she looks great. Obviously this week's guest judge is the winner of Drag Race Holland, Envy Peru. I love that we are getting a queen who has been on Drag Race as a judge. I think that's something that we've been wanting for a long time, or at least I have been wanting for a long time. And I think Envy Peru is a great choice because Envy Peru is a stunning queen. Can we take a moment to appreciate this mug? Oh my god, Envy. Envy, Envy, Envy. If there were ever a queen I want to paint my face, it is Envy Peru. Envy Peru is stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Holy shit. Stunning. Anyways, I love seeing Envy on this judging panel, and I love that Envy also did a really great job as a judge, in my opinion. I think Envy was probably one of the best guest judges we've had in a while. Like, I think Envy, I love Envy. Anyways. Also, actually, I want to take a moment to appreciate the fact that Envy Peru is going to be doing Fred's makeup for Drag Race Holland Season 2. So we can expect a big level up in Fred's makeup. I'm really excited about it. Being honest with you guys. Because Envy is the makeup girl. If we're being honest here. Envy does makeup well. Anyways. Now we're going to get into the queens looks and their partners looks. First, let's talk about Poopy Poison. What was this? Poopy. Poopy. Why did you walk out on the main stage of Drag Race in this? What was this? Why? Did you just... at one point I thought it was going to be a reveal. I was like, oh, maybe they'll reveal into something. Maybe it'll step up. I don't know. It was bad. It was real bad. I'm sorry. I love Poopy. But this look was just not it. Her look was not it. Even their heel broke, if I'm pretty sure it's Poopy's partner whose heel broke on the runway. That was wild. But overall, I think Poopy's look was just bad. It was bad. I'm sorry, I wish I could say something nice about it, but like, I didn't like it at all. And I thought this was one of the worst looks that we've seen on Makeover Challenge ever. Ever. Anyways. Now we're going to talk about a highlight of this week. Now let's talk about Carmen Farala and her partner Carla Farala. They looked stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I love this concept. And the fact that Carmen sewed both of these outfits in one night. Gag. Gag, 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 gag. Carmen, crown her now. And let's move on. Anyways. Carmen looks great. Then we're going to talk a little bit about Sagittaria and her partner. It didn't seem like she measured out her partner's outfit correctly, because during the runway her nipples kept falling out of the dress. And I tried getting a picture where we didn't get to see that because I didn't want my video to be flagged, obviously. But that was just, it was rough. I felt bad for Sagittaria. I felt bad for her. And then obviously we get to Poopy, or no, not Poopy, Killer Queen and her partner. And I thought Killer did a pretty good job. I will say it wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. I think the makeup looked good. But like Envy said, there were a few details that needed to be worked on, and that if you are in the top 4, you should have worked on anyways. But that's my own opinion on that. So those are all the looks. And now we're going to get to the judging. I think the judges were pretty fair overall. Especially Envy, because Envy was like, this is Drag Race, you need to step it up. Especially in the case of Poopy. Poopy just went out in a basic drag look. Like, any beginner drag queen would wear this. No, even then, I feel like that's just, anyone would wear this. What was it? Anyways. But I really agreed with Envy on that. I also really, in general, I just agreed with Envy Peru's opinions. Especially when it came to Carmen as well. When she said Carmen was like, a queen who could go international. A queen who could represent the brand so well. Can we just, honestly, I know we still have a reunion, but can we just crown Carmen now and move on and we'll see the reunion? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Anyways, I agreed with the judging for the most part. I thought it was fair. I agree with their critiques. That's all I really want to talk about. Now we're going to get into the placements, obviously. So first, let's go ahead and congratulate the winner this week, Carmen Farala. Congratulations, you now have 3 wins going into the finale. That is a great place to be. 2 wins consecutive back-to-back. Carmen, this is your competition to lose. And honestly, I would be gagged if you don't win. I would be gagged. I mean, I love Killer, and I love Sagittaria, and I love Poopy. But I'd be gagged if Carmen doesn't win. Then Supreme announces that the bottom 3 are going to have to lip sync against each other. And the lip sync was fun. I really enjoyed it. I think overall, I think they all did really well. Yeah, I don't really have too much to say about the lip sync. I thought it was a really fun lip sync. In the end, obviously, Sagittaria and Killer Queen both survived the lip sync. So the final 3 is going to be Carmen, Sagittaria, and Killer Queen. And unfortunately, that does mean that Poopy Poison had to sashay away. I do want to say I love Poopy Poison this season. I think Poopy was a great voice in the workroom, a great confessional queen, and overall just a really fun queen to have on the season, and I really enjoyed watching her, and I'm sad to see her go this close to the finale, of course, but hey, the cookie crumbles the way it crumbles, you know. So obviously, now we're at the end of this episode. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below what you thought about this episode. Who do you want to see winning this crown? Are you Team Carmen, Team Killer, or Team Sagittaria? Personally, I'm Team Carmen. Just saying, Carmen out for the win. Let's go. Overall, I've really enjoyed this season. I think this season is honestly light years beyond any other international season we've had in a while, other than UK. I love UK. But Spain has been so good. The queens I love. I love Supreme. I love everything about it. I think this season has been phenomenal, and I've really enjoyed watching it and reviewing it for you guys. And I'm sad it's going to be over soon. Obviously, next week we have the reunion. My camera died. We're going to have to finish the rest of this on here. Sorry. But, as I was saying, obviously next week is the reunion. Let me know down below if you want to see me review it. I'm not quite sure if that's something I'm going to do. Love to hear your thoughts on that down below. Make sure you're hitting that like button if you like these videos. Sharing these videos all over social media really helps me out. And hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. Come join the Amateur Hour community. I am enjoying making content for you guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. Also, make sure you're following me on social media on TikTok at Amateur Hour, Twitter at Amateur Hour, and Instagram at Amateur Hour, and YouTube. You're already here, hit that subscribe button. Anyways, now that does bring me to the end of my video. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow for another video. Adios.